Hello, curious people. Welcome back to the Discovering Curiosity series, where we dive deeper behind the science of curiosity so that we can understand curiosity better in order to do more with the curiosity that exists within all of us. So, today I want to take a deeper look at one of the four types of curious people as cited or discovered in the study published called the Five-Dimensional Curiosity Scale, capturing the bandwidth of curiosity and identifying four unique subgroups of curious people. And again, those four subgroups of curious people, in other words, what the study found is that while we're getting curious about different things, we become like different people. In other words, we get curious in different ways. We become, or we exhibit different personalities based on the type of curiosity that we have about things. And these four types of curious people are the fascinated, the problem solver, the empathizer, and the avoider. So for today, I want to focus on the empathizer. And what the study says, or how the study describes this empathizer personality, of a curiosity personality, is that individuals in the empathizer group love to know what makes them tick. Despite being socially perceptive, they prefer to observe what is going on around them instead of participating. This group is the second most feeling stressed profile, describing themselves as anxious and introverted. The thought of going on a vacation without everything planned out is unnerving. So again, that's from the study. But I think a lot of the points that they bring up probably resonate with you, either again as types of curiosities that you've shown in your own life, or among other people that you know. And while you may think you know someone who's exactly one of these people, right? Like maybe the whole going on a vacation unplanned, or versus planned, you may know that type of person. It's like, oh yeah, they have to have everything planned out before they go. And maybe that's true with vacations, but the point of, again, this diversity of curiosity is that we all exhibit to some degree, depending on the situation or what we're getting curious about, elements of this, right? So while it's obvious to see the person who needs everything planned out on vacation, I guarantee at some point in your own life, or in certain situations, you exhibit that, or take on that same type of curiosity personality. It's just about something other than vacations, or going somewhere new or different. So while you think more and you discover more about curiosity, and especially your own curiosity, I hope you can, again, empathize with others, but maybe even dive deeper into this empathizer curiosity profile to better understand how you can, turn it on when needed, but also engage others when maybe they need it. And remember, these curiosity profiles, there is kind of a clear difference between the avoider, as far as where you want to avoid, and the fascinated, where you want to be, because the fascinated theoretically includes all of these benefits from the other personality types without any of the negatives. So if you do find yourself in a problem solver or empathizer or avoider, the goal is to get into the fascinated, but it helps to know where you are, where your starting point is. And if you're an empathizer, your starting point is, on the positive, is that you are curious about what makes people tick, yourself and others. You're probably a really good observer. And I'm not saying this in a negative way, but you're probably more introverted. Again, that's a good thing to know, because the same way like an extrovert probably needs to work on being more introverted, introverts could work on becoming more extroverted. And if you can understand at what times or what situations you're more introverted, and kind of go into this personality type of your curiosity, it can help you be more active in saying, hey, you know what, I'm really curious here, and I'm kind of shying away. What if this is a time that I become more extroverted in my questions, or my exploration or curiosity of this thing. So yeah, just to keep that in mind. And then, if you've identified with this as the empathizer personality, maybe across the board, or more often than not, you're an empathizer curiosity profile as opposed to the others. Again, push yourself where your weaknesses are, embrace yourself where you're doing well, and hopefully we can find a way to bring everybody together in whatever personality they exhibit when they're being curious, so that we can all get closer and closer to that fascinated curiosity profile. So I hope you enjoyed these few minutes diving deeper into curiosity, in particular the empathizer profile. We'll keep digging and sharing more as we understand more in the future. Until then, stay curious, and thank you again for your curiosity about curiosity.